Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash.
Wakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And salutations to the Akim teaching that's true of the four corner urban true and city. Love the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And a few sisters that listen as well, man. Hey, this GMS Chicago Camp coming with another installment. It's the brother Manakia.
Asha.
And we basically just going into how sometimes in the truth, you should just learn how to shut the fuck up. I'm just say it blankly just like that, man. Because,
True.
hey, they say in the world, silent is golden, man. And talking too much, hey, you can get yourself in a hella trouble, man. And even when it come down to coming up and account to the man of the Lord, and that's why the scriptures say, don't give your sacrifice to fools, man. Because you open your mouth saying things that you don't have, it don't have nothing to do with the topic. It don't have nothing to do with life or anything, man. Because our whole purpose is to teach this truth to salvation, teach it to the people. And if you're not teaching or speaking upon things of life, what's the purpose, man? You literally just speaking just to be talking. Now, don't get me wrong. You can conversate with Jay, kick the bobos for a second. You know, Jake love that. But sometimes I just like to just be silent, man. And the scriptures back it up. So we get that Ecclesiastes 5.
All right. This is you was talking how you bring about 12 more scriptures to mind. So
I already know.
Yeah.
It's the spirit.
Yeah, it's the spirit. This is Ecclesiastes. I'm making sure things. Right. Ecclesiastes 5:1. It says, "Keep thy foot when thou goest into the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools."
See, you'd rather be ready to hear, and Jake don't like to listen, man. Jake always think that they know something and want to express their knowledge. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know, if you know something, you got information, ain't nothing wrong with it. But sometimes you gotta hold certain things away from Jake, man, because they would take something that you say and run with it. That he say, she say shit, man.
That's right.
And that'll find you in a whole lot of trouble because you open your mouth, man. Keep going.
For they consider not that they do evil.
Yeah, these people don't consider coming to them thinking that they know something and they don't really know that Christian doctrine. They don't know that. They don't know nothing, man. That's why we cut them and we move on. If you're not, hey, this our show. If you want to learn, you listen. If not, you have to beat it. Go down there and teach on that side of the corner, man.
That's right. Script. It's not subject to debate. You know what I mean? That time is past. Either you know either you want to learn or you don't.
That's plain and simple. Another word.
Yeah. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thy heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High.
See, you just want to say anything like, "Oh, hey, I did this. I did that." Like, for what? It's not everybody's business to know everything that you do, man. That's why it's important to, don't get me wrong, you love your brothers, you express your brothers, but at the end of the day, every brother should know everything that you do in your life, man. Right. Some things you have to hold to yourself. Keep going.
Yeah. Before God. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou upon earth, therefore let thy words be few.
Let it be few because, hey, back in the ancient days when you came upon the elders, hey, you didn't talk a lot, man. Because, hey, when it go into, I think, Kings or Samuel, it tell you, hey, peacefully, hey, have you came up to me peacefully? Because guess what? It was trembling, and you seen the tension. When the elders came in town, it's something serious came on, man. Same thing with great man in ease. When you come to the elders or an older brother coming, you learn not to say too much because guess what? Hey, that brother might not want to hear that shit, man. And you all in the world of worldly things and this and that, and he's not on that, man. And don't get me wrong, certain brothers will hear you out. But it's better to let your words be very, very few. You got it though, brother.
Yeah, this is James 1:19. Let's get straight to the point. Because, you're right. Everything don't need to be told. Everybody don't need to know everything. And just be quiet sometimes. Learn to just meditate. You know what I mean? That's what the whole part of meditation is about. This is James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. So, like you're saying, when you're dealing with elder brothers, great men at ease, just relax, listen, and learn. Soak up the knowledge, you know what I mean, before you just running off at the mouth thinking you know something, you're on a level because you just joined Great Millstone 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden you got this wonderful breakdown. Now you want to sit in and don't get us wrong, you know, we're not quenching the spirit. We're just saying you still have so much to learn.
You wet behind the ears.
Right. You know, and I speak for myself first and foremost. So I try to be quiet all the time. I know I don't know jack as I ought to. So I'm like, man, let me just listen and learn and be for Wadi Habashim Asha for allowing me to be a part of this, you know, what he's got going on. But at the end of the day, got to be swift to hear. That's what, you know, he gave you 2 ears to hear,
And one mouth.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you got to acknowledge that and understand that. Go ahead.
Hey, look at Ecclesiastes 3:7.
This is Ecclesiastes 3 and
7. I'm reading.
7.
It's a time to render. It's a time to sow. It's a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, man. And that's plain to the point. It's always a time, a certain point of things upon the earth, man. Like, it's a time for these prophecies to be fulfilled. It's a time for us to get delivered, man. And now it's the time that you need sometimes to just shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
It's just, that's plain and simple, man. Don't mean to be blunt, but hey, it's just simple. You learn to get out of a lot of trouble by then just shutting up, man.
Right.
You can go to the next one.
Yeah, I got this is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 20 and 5.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's one that keepeth silence and is found wise, and another by much babbling becoming hateful. So, and that's plain, you know what I mean? Just shut the hell up. You babbling about shit, nobody want to hear all that, man. People got a lot on their mind other than what you got going on. Doesn't mean that they won't, you know what I mean, don't want to hear what you got to say, but you got to pick and choose your spots, man. When, like you just said, it's a time for everything. Just pick and choose your time to deal. And then, you know what I mean, get with the brothers who like to deal like that. You know, that's another thing. Learn discernment. You can see from a brother's temperament of what's going on that, you know, he's got something going on internally too. He's just not talking about it. We all in the truth. We all in captivity. Everybody has something going on. Bottom line, period. Some brothers are more vocal about their stuff. Some brothers is not. Learn to discern who you're dealing with and when to talk and when not to talk. Yeah. It's simplicity.
Hey, you in Sirach, right?
Yeah.
You go get Sirach 11 and verse 8.
This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 11 and 8. Answer not before thou hast heard the cause, neither interrupt men in the midst of their talk.
See? You got to listen and comprehend. Sometimes you might say this, a brother might come in you and say something, and you turn around and say the same shit over and over again. Hey, we see it on the line. Jacob hear a precept, and then 1 second later, they bring out the same goddamn precept, man.
Ain't heard nothing.
The same precept, like, dang, you want to just listen?
Right, and I had to admit, I've been guilty of that myself, because you, like you said, you're not paying attention. When you knew, your mind be focused on something else, and you're not paying attention. And that's a part of growing. You know what I mean? We have to learn to listen and hear, and you know what I mean? And then you'll get your time. You will get your time.
Yeah, with one more, you go to Sirach 5.
Right.
And 11.
This is Sirach 5 and 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer.
So you have to pick your battles, man, when it comes down to talking. And because you was, like I said, man, as many people got killed or punished for saying things for no reason at all, man, because they want to tell you or express everything upon their heart, man. And that's not how you're supposed to be. That's not wise, just uttering everything upon your heart, especially not to a stranger.
Right.
And, a stranger, a man that's over you or have more power over you, he'll use your words against you and conquer you, man. The Sirach tell you about a man like that, man.
That's right.
You can't always utter everything you feel just because you feel it, man.
That's right.
But
I got another
that's
one right
another
quick.
one.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 13 and 3. This is Proverbs 13 and 3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that openeth his mouth wide, his lips shall have destruction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so that's again, just control yourself. You know what I mean? Just keep it. You don't have to express your whole inner being. You know what I mean? About exactly everything that's going on with you. You know, so just keep quiet, silent, meditate on it, pray to the Lord, and the Lord will give you the answers you need. You know, and if you need counsel and you need to talk to somebody, you got brothers for that. But we're just telling you, you like the elder brother just said, you don't have to say any and everything that's on your mind all the time. You know, especially sometimes, you just got to be patient and pick and choose the times. You know what I mean? And you're going to have much more success in that. You know what I mean? Simple. And you'll get your point across. And the Lord, he'll let you know when it's time to talk to somebody. So, because he'll bring it before you. So another one right quick is Proverbs 15 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
The tongue of the wise uses knowledge aright, but the mouth of the fools poureth out foolishness.
Yeah.
So, again, you know what I mean? The scripture, this truth that we've been given has taught us much wisdom, and we have to apply it. And part of the wisdom is knowing when to shut the fuck up. That is a part of it. Especially when you got elder brothers around you, and then, you know what I mean? And then you got other brothers around you that don't need to be in that circle. So it's twofold, you know what I mean? When you're around, older brothers and they congregating and talking about something, that's not your time to chime in. That's among the discourse amongst the older brothers.
Yeah, tell you that it's a rock.
Right.
I believe the 6th chapter, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you supposed to wear out the matter of fact, let's get that real quick. I believe it's a rock. Because yeah, Sirach 6 and 34 and 35.
Sirach 6, 34 and 35.
It says, stand in the multitude of the elders and clean on him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse and let not the parable understanding escape thee. So when you come into the elder and stand the elders, it's better to shut the hell up anyway, man.
That's right.
You got men that been serving the Lord for 30 years. That's like going into a boxing ring with a man that had tons of fights, and now you got one fight, and you think you can fucking fight, man. You ain't even had your first fight yet, man. And you trying to teach him, no, it's better for me to duck. Yeah, no. It's better for you to listen to him so he can teach you how to fight, man. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people now. They can't humble down and understand that, hey, to be great, you must be taught. Even Michael Jordan was taught. Even Kobe Bryant was taught. They put in the work because they listen how to understand the game.
Yep.
They didn't know the game just from just simple things. No, they did research. Oh, I have to put in this time. I gotta put in this dedication. They watch film too.
Right.
You think they just was in a laboratory just going and freestyling? No. They went back and looked. You know how many times Kobe Bryant said he went back and looked at film and see things that he made, mistakes he made?
Yeah.
Who taught him to do that?
Right.
You ain't nobody just wake up. Oh, I need to go back and watch my old shit. Oh, it's someone wise taught him that, man.
Yep.
Even when it comes down to this truth, to conduct ourselves in life, the elders taught us how to be great men, to be men of the Lord. And that's how you serve great men with ease, man. You learn through their ways and not your ways. Remember, you don't know much, man. Mm-hmm. I got one more and then we can end it, unless you got something else.
No, that's cool.
Proverbs 10 and 19. It say, in the multitude of words that won't not sin, but he that refraineth the lips is wise, man. So in a multitude of sin, it's always you can utter out wickedness, man, in so many words, man. You know, when Jake speak, Jake always want to tell you about certain things, and sometimes Jake be lying, just making up stories.
And I feel like that old guy, Commander McBride from Tennessee Tuxedo. He once wrestled the alligator in a lion. Just lying because he want to sound important.
Just because you sound important, man. You know, Jay say shit just to have a conversation. Yeah, I just fucked out 20 bitches last night.
Right, it's just to one up the brother. You did this. Oh, I did it better.
Jake, man. Don't even have nothing to do with anything. Just coming out the blue to say these things. That's why it say, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. You don't have to always utter certain things off your heart, man. You become very wise by just listening, man. Script, like the world say, silent is golden. It's a true saying.
Right.
The more you listen, the more you become wiser. So, you got anything closing statements?
No, that's it.
So with that, hey, we hope this last was edified, man. We don't give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the apostle and great millstone that rule well, and salutating to the Akim teaching is true of the folk on earth, true city, man. Till next time, we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.
And a ball. Oh,
you know,
yeah, and a ball.
ball. Yeah, you good. Yeah, you good.